went as far as I could get, past the city and the cements, the cemetery standing still, past the mountain and the monument, the houses and the hills.
The clock is ticking. I like to be solitary. I always appreciate silence. In silence, I can hear my breathing. I hear my heart beating. Because silence is very consuming, I guess. Silence is coming at you and absorbs you. You can actually hear yourself, not only in the mental way, but also in the physical way. I realize that I don't often listen to myself. I often silence myself with all the stuff that I must do, and it's very important to listen to yourself in order to be able to listen to others. The process that I'm going through for like maybe a year now, it's shape-shifting, because sometimes I can actually feel myself changing the shapes, altering my appearance or my inner world, which is constantly shifting. It's never stops or never becomes the stable one, and it's very frustrating sometimes. It's very important to sing for me. You know, there are so many sides of me that I think are locked, like in the game, when you need to unlock the level to play further. So singing is just another level that I have finally unlocked in myself. Now when I'm alone, I always sing, and I don't care how I sound. I was a rose, I was an animal. Don't let me change, don't let me go, go, go. How can a single note make you feel like you're flying? I'm very afraid to be insignificant. So when I go out there, out on the streets, and see so many people living and moving in and out and living their lives, it scares me to death that at the end of the day I am insignificant. But sometimes I can find comfort in this thought, actually, because if I'm insignificant in this large space, then all of us are insignificant in some way. I also think that humans like to be aware that the end of something exists. There is also something comforting in the thought that there is an end to everything we do. That's why I'm so okay with the thought of death. I'm okay with the thought that I will come to an end, that I will expire. It's just very important for me to know that I'm moving somewhere, that I'm going from the place A to the place B. And when I think of the universe in all its size, in all its greatness, I realize that there is no place A or place B in this concept. There is the infinity. That is terrifying. I cling to my past a lot. There are very dark moments when I feel that everyone is moving on and I'm stuck here at one particular point and never moving forward.
separate the time in between of having it all and giving it up, yeah.
I sometimes lose the meaning of life. There are plenty of times when I think that I found the purpose, but right on the next day I can be completely unaware of it again. Am I fucked up? If I'm always gonna be the what is happening now? What is who am I? What will happen in 10 years' time? Will somebody ever understand me truly? The evenings are the worst by far. In the evening, I often get this feeling like I don't exist, or that my existence doesn't mean anything. No matter how many times people can tell you that you're good, that you deserve everything you have, these evenings are the worst, because at these times you are not convinced by anyone. Nobody and nothing is an authority for you. The only authority you have is that conviction in your mind that everything you have is a mistake. You don't deserve anything you possess. It's just the mental state you have that you're always missing on something, so you have to catch up, or just attempt to catch up. I hate these moments. I can't sleep because of them. It's weirdly essential for me to stay awake. It's a huge problem. In the evenings, the existence of the universe is both very present and very absent at the same time. In the evenings you can feel like the world is closing its walls around you, but at the same time you're like on the edge of a cliff and you don't know what will happen if you fall off that edge. The night is where everything happens. The new day is born. The new feelings are born in the night. Sometimes it's frustrating to me how I sleep and the moment of change always escapes me. I think this is the essence of life, just fleeting with the change that you can never really grasp. Good night.
Lights up and they know who you are. Know who you are. Do you know who you are? Shine, step into the light. Shine, sometimes so bright. I'm not ever going back. Shine, step into the light. Shine, sometimes so bright. I'm not ever going back. Shine.